Hey everyone. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about some of the lessons that I've learned over the last 40 years of my 64-year-old life. Some of which I wish I would have learned a little bit earlier. So maybe this will be helpful to you. Number one would be the Maya Angelou quote: if someone shows you who they are, believe them. If someone shows you that they don't care about you, believe them. Don't spend years of your life trying to convince yourself and to convince them that they care about you if they don't. You can't change the way that somebody feels about you. Move on and spend time with people that love and care about you, and don't waste time on people that don't. Number two would go along the same lines of you can't change people. If people want to change, it comes from a deep desire, internal desire to change. It does not come from someone nagging them or begging them or pleading with them to change. People only change because they want to. You can't convince your adult child that's a drug addict or an alcoholic to change. You can't convince your abusive spouse to stop being abusive. Those people can only change themselves by having the determination and the willpower to change. Nothing you can say can make them change. Number three, and I know this sounds cliche, happiness comes from within. Happiness does not come from some future thing that you think is going to make you happy. A bigger house, a new relationship, more money. What will make you happy today is truly appreciating the things that are in your life right now that you enjoy. You have to appreciate the little things in life that you have today and not focus on the past or the future, but focusing in this moment right now on what you have in your life to be thankful for and to have gratitude for. I start every day by making a gratitude list, and this gets me started on the right foot in thinking about the things that I am thankful for. Focus on right now and what you have right now in your life that there is to be thankful for. Number four, and I wish I had learned this earlier in life, worrying changes nothing. Worrying will not change the outcome of anything. Worrying won't bring you better health. It won't fix somebody that needs fixed. It won't change the future. It will only ruin right now in your life. Worrying literally will not change anything. If you are like a constant worrier, ruminator, can't let go of constant negative thoughts, then I would highly suggest reading this book, Ask and It Is Given, which I know I promote this book constantly, but it is a life changer. Because there's a lot of techniques in there that can help you to redirect your mind. Also, I would encourage you to watch my video on how I changed my life using the law of attraction, and I will link that at the end of this video. Number five, everyone is not going to like you. There are going to be people in this world that don't like you, and the sooner that you accept that, the happier you will be. Don't waste your time people pleasing and trying to make someone like you that doesn't like you. Just accept that they don't like you and focus on the people that love you. I mean, you probably will never even find out why they don't like you. Maybe they're jealous of you. Who knows? If I only focused on the people that don't like me in the comments on my YouTube videos, I probably wouldn't have a channel. I choose to focus on the people that yeah, like me. So don't focus on the people that don't like you. Let it go, give it up, move on. Another lesson that I've learned uh, throughout my life is that even though being in a relationship or having loving people around you can help you a little bit to get through the really tough times in life, I think ultimately we're all really here alone in dealing with things like grief. When I was 38, my father died in a car accident. And although I was in a relationship at that time, it was only my inner strength and my belief in God and a life after death that got me through that. No amount of sympathy or encouragement from other people honestly really helped. Sometimes when we're going through really, really difficult times in our life, we have to look to ourselves and have that inner strength to get us through some of the tough times. Because if you don't have any inner strength and if you don't have a belief in a higher being, whether you call that higher being God or source or the universe or whatever, it makes it really hard to get through the really tough times that we have to face in life. We all do. We all go through really difficult times. And having a belief in a higher, that there is a higher power and that there is a life after this one and that I will see my father again someday gave me peace. Another thing that I've learned is do what makes you happy. Don't think that just because you see someone on Facebook doing something, that that's what's going to make you happy. I think in this day and age of social media, and I like to watch YouTube, you see people doing all these really exciting things and it makes you kind of feel like, oh wow, my life's kind of boring. Maybe I should want to travel across the United States in a van. And I've actually thought about that, but then I've thought, would that make me happy? Would I be really happy living in a van, traveling by myself across the United States? And the answer would have to be no. But maybe making a nice cup of tea and reading a book is what makes you happy. Maybe skydiving is what makes you happy. But really think about what makes you happy and don't be like intimidated by the fact that other people do things that seem much more exciting, maybe, than what you're doing. That's okay. We don't all have to live that kind of a life. You can be happy doing whatever you want to do that makes you happy. And last but not least is my belief in the law of attraction that I only discovered when I was 60 years old, and it completely changed my life. Completely. Went from being very depressed and worrying all the time, ruminating all the time, to being a person that feels at peace and happy in my everyday life. Sure, we're all still going to have things that we've got to go through in life, but I truly believe that the energy that you are putting out is reflected back to you. And that if you put out negative energy all the time, what you're going to get back is more negative energy. And if you put out positive, loving energy, then that is what you are going to attract back in your life. So, those are just a few of the things that I've learned in my 64 years. I'm sure that there will be a lot of other things added by people in the comments. Let me know what important lessons that you have learned and would like to share. Please like and subscribe. I'm really excited to get to 20,000 subscribers. And I will be traveling to New York City in December with my grandson to work on doing some filming for a membership um, that I'm going to be offering on the channel that I'm really excited about. It'll be a membership that will include probably 4 videos a month for members only. That will be more a kind of vlog style videos. So I hope to be offering that in January. If you want to support my channel now, I do have a buy me a coffee in the description below. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye bye.